What is freaking good? What the heck is up, guys? Whew, figured I'd just ramble on for a while I have this face mask on. You know, got my tea here. Got my tea here, taking care of my skins. I had a pretty like loud, I was out all night, you know, like today was all about rest for me. I was so drained and it's Pride and I really wanted to go out and party tonight, but like I like to listen to my body. I'm all about listening to my body and making sure that I'm good. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. But it was interesting when I was out last night, like men, like they really know how to make me so uninterested. They really know how to turn a girl off, is what I'll say. Like, can't even like associate with them or be around them without them like crossing your boundaries or making something sexual, or they get too comfortable too quick. Like, I don't like it. I really don't like it, and it's unfortunate because I somehow still end up dating them. But I definitely don't allow the BS. Like, I don't play. That's why I'm single. Because I don't play. I'm single because I do not play. Like, don't let anybody, if you have standards, stick to them. And if someone says something to you or does something that makes you uncomfortable, you know, speak up if you feel safe. So this is the thing, like, I just did this show. I was working the show and there was like a particular act that was in the show and this person was super annoying, but they're also like weirdly touchy, and it's just like, you know, that's so normalized for men. They can just do whatever they want, no repercussions, no consequences. And the production team of this project, like, they never really made it, like, we didn't have someone we could go to. It's not like there was an HR up in that thing. Like, they weren't really expressing that we had anyone we could rely on, is what I'm getting at. And I finally talked to, like, I'm talking to, like, the producer dude, the person who created the show. I'm talking to him about it at the bar, right? He's pouring us up some drink. He's getting chatty. First time I ever hear him talk, ever, after doing this for months. He's talking about like wanting to, whatever. He's just talking about doing other stuff and yada, yada, yada. And I tell him about, I'm like, he wants everyone to stay together. He really likes the cast. And I'm like, and is so-and-so gonna also be there? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, he's like, but why you say that? Like, I'm like, cause he's a little handsy, like, you know, and his girl would be there. And that's even more annoying. Cause it's like, you're blatantly disrespecting this woman in front of all of us. Ugh, it was just like so annoying. And he's like, why didn't you say something? If something happens, like, you gotta make, like, we wanna, you know, who exactly? Because no one around here seems to care about anything that's going on. Y'all want us to come do our job, and that's that. And also, don't sit here in my face and talk about you know, you just gotta say something. Shut your mouth. I cannot stand the way these men sit here and act like being assaulted, having any kind of like boundary, our boundaries being crossed is just something that we can always speak up for. Like, you don't understand what I've been through, what I've experienced, the traumas I have around experiencing that kind of energy and behavior from men daily. It's the norm. It is so normal. And you're gonna sit here and talk about you should have just said something. Next time we'll implement, say something. Like, they irk my soul. Like, I hope if any young, vulnerable, not even just young, just any human being actually that's watching this that feels uncomfortable in situations where where you just don't feel safe and comfortable, I do hope that you can have the courage and the safety in your environment to say something that bothers you. But sometimes, like, babe, that's not the case all the time. Like, I don't even want to be talking to you right now. And I happen to be, because this is just us celebrating this thing we did. But, like, if it was really up to me, y'all would not get my time ever. Like, you need to come to the plate with something that makes me feel like you deserve to have my energy. And then as soon as you give them as soon as you start talking to them or just being any kind of cordial, they're calling you a bitch. They're getting too comfortable. They get too comfortable too quickly. And it's just like, oh my God, I just cannot continue to live in the world this way. And at this rate, it's just too much. I don't like it. I've never liked it. And I've also always been someone who says something. And guess what? Anyone who has done anything to me as far as assault, manipulation, grooming, any of those things that have happened to me, guess where those people are? Doing whatever they want to do. They're all out in the world. They're all doing fine. Like, say something to who? This system does not care about women. At all. Like, stop playing in my face. I don't like oh! But yeah. But today I didn't feel like dealing with none of anyone's energy. Like, I wanted to go to the Pride Parade because I just thought that would be so fun and cute, but I went to bed at 6 a.m., so that was not happening. And I'm happy to just be here, doing my skincare, having my tea. I really wanted to eat my ice cream bar, but my stomach is feeling a little queasy. So hopefully this tea helps. And I have a puzzle that I need to finish. It is a challenging one. It's a challenging one, but I just figured I just needed to yap about that for a little bit. Just a bit. Because I can speak freely and say what I want whenever. And I do. And I continue to do so. But don't sit here and say to me, do not ever tell someone who has experienced any kind of abuse, like, you should have just said something. It's not that easy. It takes a lot for people to say what has hurt them. Like, it's very clear to me when people say things like that they have no idea what it's like to experience real pain in that way. Just like the abuse, the constant, it's so, I'm like, honey, this is my every day. If I had So, yeah, we brush it off like we always do, but it doesn't. That is so toxic. The air. Like, I'm all for. That's why self-care is so important to me, because it feels like a real it feels like such an investment towards my safety and security and my future. I know what I want, and I know where I want to be, and I know that I want my solitude. I want to be in beautiful land with my own everything, doing my thing without the extra dudes around. Okay, I can't. I need to be able to get from A to B to C to D to E to F without having to cross. I don't want to cross paths with these dudes. Like, they just. But yeah. And that's why it's like, when it comes to dating too, I'm so serious about my standards really matter to me, because if I'm going to date a man, and this is the thing too, because it's not just men. I am a very openly, like, I have dated all the kinds of people, okay? It is truly just depending on that person and their mindset and their ability to see where they can show up and protect. Like, I am such a strong, incredible, amazing person on my own, but I would like, in a relationship, or if I'm going to be with someone who, wants to be, if we're going to be exchanging energy, and I know that I oh honey, I bring a lot to the table, okay? I think it's so fair and so okay for me to want protection. Like, whoever I date, I want them to protect me. I want protection. That shouldn't be. And that looks like a lot of things. Like, you just gonna let me walk around these streets when you don't have, like, if you want me out here walking around and having to deal with the fact that I already experience extreme, like, I'm already out here in these streets every day getting harassed, back and forth, day in and day out. It's harassment after harassment. And you want me to go out into the wild? No, you should want me to be in a car. You should pick me up. Like, that is such a small ask to me. Like, if you can't do that, if you don't see the importance of me wanting to get picked up or wanting to not have to, like, deal with all of this, when I, like, want to be dressing a certain way, like, I don't dress at the same, because I have to interact with these people, I don't get to express myself fully, because you can become a target. You're already a target for being. This alone is already enough, okay? Don't let you have on some don't put nothing on for real. And it's just like, it's humiliating. It's humiliating that they're even talking to me, because how dare you even think that you have a chance? Like, I'm just like, it's getting, the balance is not balanced right now. I do not like it. I don't like it. But what I don't like more is dating someone who can't see that my protection should be that's the top of the top. My protection comes first. Because I'm a protector, and that I have a balance. I balance myself out, and it is all kinds of people who are like that. But if you're going to date me, no matter what you are, man, woman, trans, this, that, other, it doesn't matter who you are. I know that the bare baseline of me getting into anything with anyone is, you have to want to protect me. Want. You have to need me to be safe. My safety comes first, before anything, because this world's not safe for a beautiful lady like me. No. But yeah, that was just a little rant. I feel like I should take this off now. I'm so tired of the way the world is. I'm so looking forward. I don't know. I don't know what my position is in the healing of this world, but I will do everything I can to show up. Maybe it is just me being a voice and speaking up, because I do. And guess what? As soon as I speak my truth and as soon as I say something that is just my reality and the truth, oh, you're so sassy. Oh, ooh, you're picking a fight. Oh, yeah, because I'm a black girl. Duh, that's all I can do is as soon as I say something that is remotely of truth or value to me, I'm picking a fight, I'm sassy, I'm this, I'm that. And you have fun with all those narratives because it's not my reality. You're just not used to having people be honest and real with you. I'm not that. I'll never be that. And I'm so grateful that that is not me. Don't expect that out of me. I'm raw with it. Like, for real. And if I don't have anything to say, and you can feel, my energy is very loud. Very loud, babe. I don't have to say anything half the time because it feels like a waste of my time if I have to say something, honestly. I will not waste my breath. Especially if I just feel like it's not clicking and clocking to you. So let's just get this energy out of here. A little somatic healing vibe for a second. With my tea, with my herbal tea. It's gonna just make me feel better. So this is for the cleansing of, well, let's bring in protection and let's remove anything that has nothing to do with your safety and where you're meant to be and the life that you want to live. Boom.